The good news is I lost 0.2 today, which I was good about. Much happier about this 0.2 than I was about the 0.4, or the 0.6s that I had, because the 0.6s I had, I wasn't losing my body fat percentage, but the 0.4 I did. So the disturbing news that I got is that, as you guys all know, HCG Chica is doing a study and on body fat percentage, which I am very, very interested in more than ever now. And I'm hoping that Delman, if you listen to this, I'm please God, hopefully you can text me, or I'm gonna have to talk to you somehow about how I can correct this. But because you seem to be the only one that's very successful in this, so I'm really hoping that I can get your help with this. But anyways, here I go again, rambling. I guess it's because I ramble when I my mind's going 100 miles a minute, and right now it is because of the disappointment. Um, I got the body fat percentage monitor, and I started monitoring my body fat percentage. However, I never knew how to do the calculation as to figuring out how many, the calculation as to what percentage of the weight in pounds of body fat you're losing. So I got that calculation the other day, took it and looked over my notes and calculated my body fat percentage in pounds this round. Not good. With this round, out of 19.4 pounds that I lost, 9.27 were body fat. That is horrific. I mean, and I'm not blaming HCG. A lot of it I'm blaming on myself because of the fact that I do experiment way too much, I guess. But I was also reading in the literature today that I got a group that I'm involved with right now that's doing a study on people who maintain their weight for life, and who lose over 100 pounds. The most successful ones are the ones that do always reassess and that are always looking for alternative methods to get to their goal, and that's me. And I think that is one of the main reasons why I am so successful. So I'm not going to get down on myself for experimentation because it's gotten me to where I am. However, on HCG, that's a different story. HCG, you have to be really careful. And that's what I'm finding out right now. Because of the fact, and I don't know, that's the main question I have too, is I don't know, maybe it's because I'm at the end and my fat reserve is at its lowest that I'm losing more muscle weight. Because as soon as I found those results out, I went back to, I was in a weight loss challenge, and I was working with a nutritionalist on like the middle of my journey of losing weight. And I did do an arm run scan at the end of like every 12-week session. So I did have my body fat percentage on that. Now, this is the alarming part too. This was in 2009, and I had lost 69.8 pounds. My body fat percentage, as far as body fat, it was 68.87 body fat that I lost. So that means that for that whole 69.8 pounds that I lost, only 0.93 of that was muscle that I lost. So less than a pound in 69.8 pounds I lost doing it that way, which was the high protein, high fiber, 1,200 calorie diet with exercising an hour a day. That was my percentage for that. Versus now I don't even know how long I've been in this round. What is it? I'm like at day 20. In 20 days, I've lost over 10 pounds of muscle. and only lost 8.57 in body fat. So that's why I'm so troubled. And I'm hoping, the reason I'm vlogging is that I'm hoping that this will encourage others to possibly help Chica out. And I'm hoping that this will encourage others to go and buy a body fat monitor and monitor yourself and know the equation and figure it out, so that they won't make the mistakes that I did. And I don't even know what my mistake was yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. I know now I am definitely taking the elliptical out. I think that was a big mistake I made. I know the reasoning behind me doing the elliptical is I have a very high stress job and I needed that stress relief. But I guess I'm going to have to try to compensate. Again, I'm reassessing. I'm going to compensate by doing the HTTP, which a lot of people have been telling me, which is like a natural stress reliever. And just doing the walking for the half, like Dr. Simeon said. It all goes back to, I guess, what Dr. Simeon says, and stay in a protocol when you're on it. I am going to do that, and I am adding the MTC oil in, and I'm going to keep going on that no matter what. I was not really good about the MTC oil, taking it every night, and I was not really good about the Chocolate Delight of taking it every night. But Delman, I know his percentage was really high, and I've got to find out what his trick was. I have to look back. I know he did email me a while back about it. I'm going to have to look at that again, because I definitely have to correct this. And if anybody out there has any information that they can give me as far as if they've been monitoring their body fat, as to what their results are in pounds of body fat, so that they lost, which the calculation is that you take the how many pounds, what your weight is, and calculate it by the percentage of body fat. So like I'm 127, and or at the time that I did this first calculation, I was 127 and 0.29 body fat, or 29%. So you go the 127 times the 0.29, which would give you how many pounds of body fat you have lost. Which for me was that's how and then I calculated it all out and figured it out from there. And like I said, that was my results. So if anybody else, please, that has documented, if they could figure it out, and message me, private message me any way you can, because I really am struggling with this, to the point where I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should stop my round. I don't know what I should do. And I know I shouldn't stop my round, because I'm not into it far enough yet. But and I want to figure out how to correct this for others too. I want to figure out how do I get that body, how do I not lose the muscle tone at the end here. So like I said, please help me out if you can, and if you can't, give me your thoughts, and let's all hopefully figure this out together. I have been doing a lot of researching too, about maintaining, and that is one thing that I was really good at, and learning more and more about. The Weight Loss Control Registry is the largest registry of its kind, or database, basically of people who have lost weight and kept it off for over 1 year to 5 years. And I think that's why it is such a great resource, is because of the fact that who to better learn from than the people who have maintained it. Because, I mean, I could not believe that basically I'm in such an elite group, because there's only 1% of us that will actually keep their weight off for more than a year. I mean, there's something to be said about Dr. Simeon's protocol as to that, because it seems like there are quite, well, I don't know, maybe it is 1%, but it seems like there's a lot of us that are able to maintain. our weight for more than a year. And I guess even for the people who have lost more than 100 pounds, that percentage drops a lot from there. So as to us keeping it off for more than a year. So I am very happy with that in myself, but also very saddened that so many people fail. So I'm hoping through my experience in life, I can help others, especially HCGers or anyone, to maintain. So I'm going to do a couple of vlogs on maintenance because I think that is really important, and I think that's why the protocol phase 3 is so important, because if you don't get phase 3, you're going to be HCGing forever. You know, you're just going to be back and forth. They're not HCGing. You're going to be trying a new diet and a new diet to keep regaining and re-losing the same amount of weight. And that's not the way to go. That's not the healthy way to go. So, and I don't want that for anybody. And that's what I am hoping to help you guys with in the next vlogs. But I'm hoping you can help me with this one, guys. Love ya. Bye.